Chapter 1. Corporate Development. Listening Test. Part 1.
Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time.
Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A. The man is looking at stars through a telescope. B. The man is using a microscope to do an experiment. C. The man is busy drawing up a proposal. D. The man is using a stethoscope to examine a patient.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your test book. A. They're doing research in a library. B. They're inspecting goods for defects. C. They're celebrating at a retirement party. D. They're doing an experiment at a lab.
Part 2. Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will be spoken only one time and will not be printed in your test book. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet.
Number 3. There are still a few bugs in our product. A. I'll call pest control. B. It's about time we increase production. C. Then we need to work them out.
Number 4. We're going to need a couple more electrical engineers on this project. A. I'll bring it up at the next meeting. B. Yes, they're doing a fine job. C. Then be careful handling the equipment.
Part 3.
Directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will be spoken only one time and will not be printed in your test book.
Questions 5 through 7 refer to the following conversation. I'm afraid we're at a standstill with the development of our new insulating material. We've run into some unexpected difficulties.
That's too bad. I thought things were coming along smoothly. What seems to be the problem?
Well, the material has to be strong enough to resist extremely high temperatures, but be light enough to reduce extra weight. After all, the product will be used mostly in the aerospace industry.
Number 5. What are the speakers discussing?
Number 6. What impression did the woman have?
Number 7. What kind of product will the material discussed be mostly used in?
Questions 8 to 10 refer to the following conversation.
Margie, the DNA analyzer we ordered hasn't arrived yet. We can't meet our deadline without it. It would really speed up our research results.
I know. I called the company this morning to find out why there's a delay. The company assured me that they would personally deliver it to our lab tomorrow.
What if it doesn't come? I have hundreds of tissue samples waiting for analysis.
Don't worry, Mike. We've ordered from them for years. This is only the first time they haven't filled an order on time.
Number 8. What field do the speakers most likely work in? Number 9. Why is the man concerned? Number 10. What seems to be true of the supplier?
Part 4. Directions. You will hear some short talks given by a single speaker. You'll be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each short talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will be spoken only one time and will not be printed in your test book.
Questions 11 through 13 refer to the following short talk. I've called this meeting to go over our intention to improve our popular XT121 notebook computer. Some of you may question why we need to improve the number 1 sales item in this category, but I have to remind you that standing still is in reality going backwards. Our marketing department has given us a list of functions which our customers would like to see added to their notebooks. The sales department assures us that they could sell even more of our notebooks if they're improved. I'll go over this list now with you.
Number 11. What is the speaker discussing?
Number 12. Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 13. What does the speaker remind the audience?
Questions 14 through 16 refer to the following voicemail message. Dr. Mehta, this is Phil Wilkinson of the Astronomy Department at Prince College calling. Your application for the position of Associate Professor in Planetary Research has been approved. I thought it best to inform you as soon as possible so that you may make any necessary arrangements to join us. We are mailing you a copy of the contract we discussed in our last meeting. Please look over it very carefully, sign it and return it at your earliest convenience. We are also sending you a guidebook with details on Prince College, accommodations in the area, and other pertinent information, as well as information on your office and research facilities. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call me. Number 14. What is the purpose of this message? Number 15. What is Dr. Mehta asked to do? Number 16. What information will be sent to Dr. Mehta?
This is the end of the listening test.